I'm going to teach you the secret to growing your audience without having to do any work yourself. And that's through building a super fan community. Hey everyone, it's jayhoovy here. I'm a former Goldman Sachs investment banker and Stanford MBA dropout turned content creator. I gave up my 6-figure career in private equity to help creators monetize. And the #1 thing that I learned in monetizing any creator account is that you need to have a community that loves you and loves what you do. And that's why in 2021, it's more important than ever to not just have subscribers or followers, but to have true super fans. But how do you build a following of super fans who not only love what you do, buy anything that you sell, but also tell all of their friends about you? Well, in this video, I'm going to share all the strategies and tactics you need to turn any Joe Schmo who stumbles across your content into super fan Sally. The kind of fan who would pick you if they got asked the question, if you could have dinner with anyone alive or dead, who would it be? So let's get into it. Everyone wants to have a bajillion followers, but the number next to your handle doesn't mean anything if everyone who views your content is just a casual viewer. You'll have really low engagement. On social media, breadth is important, but depth is what gets you really far. Let me give you an example. Imagine that I had an evil twin. Let's call him K-Groovy. And imagine that we both ran similar YouTube channels. On top of being a disco king, K-Groovy has 1 million subscribers. But because he's evil, only a few subscribers actually like his videos. Even fewer will comment, and none of his subscribers will ever recommend his content to their friends. Now, take me, jayhoovy. And imagine I have 100,000 subscribers. And because I'm the good twin, my followers like my videos, love commenting and engaging with me in the comments, share my content with all of their friends, buy my merch, and are constantly giving me feedback on how to improve my content, I'm gonna have a much more valuable account than K-Groovy. I can sell my own products and know that people will buy it. It'll also be way easier to get brands to partner with me because I have such a high engagement rate. And ultimately, I'll have a bigger impact on my followers. This concept is very similar to the one proposed by Kevin Kelly in his original essay, 1,000 True Fans, which basically says you only need 1,000 people supporting you to make a full-time salary. If you have 1,000 people paying you $10 per month, that's $10,000 per month or $120,000 per year. So would you rather have 1,000 people paying you $10 per month or 1 million people paying you nothing at all? So let's go over a few ways to build that super fan community that's ready to pay you $10 per month. Tip #1, there is no substitute for caring for your audience. The most important thing that you can do to grow a following that loves you is to love your audience. Not like kind of thank them for their time or appreciate them, but really, really love and care for your audience and be grateful for them. These are people who are taking time out of their day and sometimes even money to support you. Respecting that gift and always trying to do best by your community is going to take you so far. The one thing I've learned from working with so many creators is that the creators who grow the fastest aren't the ones focused on themselves or their follower count. It's the ones who love their audience so much and want to keep giving them value. Even for my own account and my own startup Stan, I found the same thing happen to me. Because I've just focused on helping other creators build their business, it's in turn naturally and organically helped me build mine. Step 2, engage with your best followers. We all have those 20 to 30 followers who constantly engage in our posts and comment on our content. These followers are your initial super fans. They are the evangelists for your brand. Think of these followers as potential future brand ambassadors for you. And so ask yourself, what are the best ways you can turn those followers into brand ambassadors? These are my 2 favorite ways. #1 is engaging with them in your comments. It's one thing to just say thank you or like someone's comment. It's another thing to engage with your fans and followers in a full-on conversation within your comments. Not only are you making that follower's day by replying to their comments, but you're also exciting and engaging the rest of your community around you. Other followers will see that you replied to anyone's comments and really deeply care about engaging them in conversation, which then makes them much more likely to comment on your content as well. All around, you'll have a much better engagement rate as people look forward to commenting on your content. The other thing that I love doing to cultivate super followers is to express your gratitude privately. Use your DMs to make your super followers feel special. Imagine if your favorite artist or celebrity sent you a personal DM thanking you for your support. You'd be on cloud 9, and you'd probably also share that with all of your close friends and family. That is the same emotion you want to cultivate in your super followers and your audience as well. So I would go through all of your recent content and personally send thank you messages to all of your top followers. Step 3, build a community. Once you've established an audience base, it's time to bring together that audience in a community around your brand. The idea of community building is actually one of the most important concepts in leveraging your followers to grow your audience for you. People might come to your channel because of your personality or your content, but if you also give them a community to be a part of, they'll have more reasons to stay other than for you. So now I'm gonna walk you through the tactics to actually building your community. You can first start by making your channel itself more interactive. Your followers are obviously going to feel more engaged with your content if they feel like they have a say in what your content is. If you've ever heard a creator ask, what video should I make next? Then you've seen this kind of interactive action at play. Some influencers have even taken this to the extreme and have their fans vote on every decision they make that day. When people feel like they're involved in what you're doing, they'll like, comment, and engage with your content a lot more. The next step in building your community is to actually give your community a place to live. I personally recommend setting up a Discord server as a place where your community can meet each other. Discord is a chat-based community app where your followers can get together and talk about you or other parts of their life. Creating a Discord server is a great place for you to not only interact with your fans on a more intimate basis, but also give your fans a place to mobilize around you without you even being there. If you build your community right and really engage with folks, you'll find that your fans will actually start to mobilize without you. They'll start pushing each other to like and engage with your content even more, and even start working together to promote you without you even being there. One of my favorite examples of how powerful your community can be is actually BTS's fan group, ARMY. Not only have they organically mobilized around incredible initiatives like raising $1 million for Black Lives Matter, but they've also pushed BTS to literally billions of views and the tops of the Billboard Hot 100. Another great tool that you can use to engage with your audience on a more intimate level is the text-based service Community. A lot of big internet personalities like Gary Vee, Mark Cuban, and Phil DeFranco all use this texting service to stay in touch with their audience outside of the platform algorithms. Community allows you to mass text with your audience while also sending them personalized text responses when you get a chance to. And what I love about texting is it just feels a lot more personal than sending even a DM. By the way, I'm not sponsored by either of these platforms. I just think they're really cool tools to use as a creator. So if you think about it, building a community of just 1,000 superfans who pay you $10 per month and help you make a 6-figure salary as a creator is actually really feasible. Especially if you use these tools and insights that some of the biggest creators use, you'll be on your way to building a community of loyal superfans. And if you want to be one of my superfans, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.